Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. But with that greeting, I have to let you know about the weather scenario unfolding for Thanksgiving weekend. The time of this briefing is the day before Thanksgiving, Wednesday afternoon. This is John Fawcett, Warning Coordination Meteorologist for the National Weather Service office serving southern New Mexico and far west Texas. And with that, I'll say our area will not be in the worst of this unfolding event. However, we do have things to talk about. The worst case scenario for our area would be heavy rain in the eastern portion, especially Hudspeth and eastern Otero counties, especially also below 7,000 feet where it would be liquid rain falling to the ground. That'd be Thursday afternoon into Saturday morning. If you get above 7,000 feet, the snow becomes heavy. That would be in the Sacramento Mountains early Friday into Saturday midday. The snow level will be lower than that, but the snow will not be accumulating as much below 7,000 feet. And finally, there's a slight chance for light freezing rain in eastern Hudspeth County late Friday night and Saturday morning, and that would be a driving hazard. But speaking of driving hazards, they will get worse the farther east you go, especially east of our area. If you're traveling to Midland, Amarillo, Dallas, Fort Worth, places like that, it's going to be a rough couple of days coming up. The upper low over the Great Basin is one of the main responsible features. As of early Thanksgiving Day, it will be drawing moisture up from the southwest, enough for showers to spread over southern New Mexico. Nothing really heavy yet as of early Thanksgiving Day. And by the way, Hurricane Sandra off of southwest Mexico will be throwing her input into this moisture plume, but that will be concentrated further to our east. Later Thanksgiving Day, around 5 p.m., that upper low begins to extend itself a little bit to the southwest, and what that will do was it will draw the moisture up even more so over our area, but especially in the eastern portion, and that's where the moisture will be deepening. By Friday morning, a new circulation with that big upper low will draw the moisture even further west, and the deep moisture now extends over basically the Rio Grande River and eastward. But more important than that is a backdoor front approaching from the northeast with very cool or cold Canadian air. As that front undercuts the moisture, the rain will become heavier and the snow level will get lower. By Friday afternoon, late afternoon, the upper low is still in place. Moisture is overriding that cold front. This could be the peak of the event. So if you're traveling east of us, keep that in mind. Saturday early, that upper low starts to lengthen east-west and not have so much of a southwest component to the upper flow. That means drier air will start to advance in, but we still have that cold front over the area, and we still have enough moisture for precipitation to be falling with the vigor to the east, and that would include Hudspeth County, Otero County. We'll have lingering showers further to the west. And then finally, Saturday afternoon, the drier air advances. The precipitation should be ending from west to east as the deeper moisture pushes on to the east. Notice, though, central and eastern Texas still getting hammered. And in early Sunday, just to make it final, dry air fully takes over. The uncertainties, the westward extent of the deepest moisture. That would make a difference. But at this point, we think the deep moisture will be east of the Rio Grande River. The depth of the cold air behind the backdoor front, at this time, we think it'll be shallow enough so that we're not concerned too much about snowfall further to the west over El Paso and Las Cruces. It's mainly in the higher elevations to the east. But if that cold air, even if it's shallow, is cold enough, that's why we worry about the freezing precipitation chance in eastern Hudspeth County. Timing of the moisture retreat to the east. Right now we're thinking it'll be taking place during the day Saturday. If it hangs around a little longer, that just means more accumulation of rain in the lower elevations, snow in the higher elevations. But currently we have no warnings or watches in effect. but we think there will be, worst case scenario, winter storm warning for the Sacramento Mountains Friday and Saturday. Perhaps a winter weather advisory will be more likely for maybe 4 to 7 inches of snow over a 2-day period. And then a winter weather advisory for Hudspeth County. Again, slight chance, but if that occurs, it'll be Friday evening into Saturday morning. And then a wind advisory for the western slopes of the Franklin, Oregon, San Andreas Ranges, and Waco Mountains. That is probably in store for the area with that backdoor front Friday and Saturday. So to summarize the effects, heavy rain is possible to the east of the Rio Grande, especially Hudspeth and eastern Otero counties, and then heavy snow higher up, mainly above 7,000 feet in the southern Sacramento Mountains. Light freezing rain is a possibility, but it's not much of one at this time. We want you to have a safe Thanksgiving weekend. That means travelers beware of increasing hazards the further east you go. West of the Rio Grande, probably not much of an issue. So thank you for your time, and here are the ways you can get further information as the event unfolds.